Hey guys, it's Mav with the Red Shirt Army podcast here. Trying to pick back up with our Let's Play series. The reason that we stopped, I know several people asked, and we mentioned this on the podcast, was previously to be able to record on my laptop. I was using a built-in recording feature with the Xfire program, which is similar to Raptor. It tracks your game time and it doubles as an instant messaging client. And it was great to have just a raw AVI file, movie file that I could edit and everything. But after a couple updates to Stowe, the Stowe executable really wasn't being recognized by Xfire, which is a very common problem. It happens with many other games. They eventually patch and fix it. It's just taking time. But now, thanks to everyone that donated to our live stream fund, and we have a decent PC that can do our live streaming, do our YouTubing, things like that, I'm able to record in fairly high def quality, back where we left off in episode 4. And I've got everything cranked to the max. So let's go ahead and go. I think I've got some skill points I can dump into something. Yes, I do. And we're doing Stranded in Space at the moment. It's the default little first mission you get. And it's in the Klingon story arc, if I remember correctly, off the top of my head. It's been a long time since I've remade a character on the Fed side. I'm not a huge alt fan, and alt being alternate characters. It is. I have a couple, but none I really ever took seriously. Ooh, mobs to fight. There we go. Let's throw out a grenade, because that'll be fun. And there we go. Auto loot. Grab our stuff. And we gotta shut down 3 plasma leaks, which I'm guessing is in one of these doors. Somewhere around here. More mobs. Yay! More mobs. More mobs. And no, I am cheating slightly. I got some C-store items that I purchased previously, or stuff, like my board bridge officer there. You don't usually have the second bridge officer this early in game and stuff. And my chromodynamic armor, and my crossfire tribble, which I did earn the crossfire tribble at my own defense. We've got to talk to a scientist and your crew member. That's for the science objective here. If memory serves me, most of these missions had a secondary objective for each class that would lead to an achievement. So I assume by giving medical aid to these guys that fulfills the science one. I don't quite remember what the tactical one was for this. It's been about 2 years since I played through this early of Stowe, and they didn't really have all the all the class achievements in back then. I always thought the male Orions looked like sex slaves instead of the females, because they got like the dog collar thing going on and the whole dominatrix, and it just looked weird. Especially considering the males in that culture aren't really like the bosses. So that's an entirely weird thing. I do love my 2 generic security people, though, because you don't unlock the DOS system this early yet in the game, the duty officer system, and yet you magically have extra crew. That's always been there, though. I mean, but now with the duty officer system, you think they would kind of write in just a little lore excuse. And where's this last plasma leak? If I can find it. Where are you? You're big and green. It shouldn't be that hard to miss. Apparently, I got them all. Yeah. Good job at paying attention to the HUD map. Good job. Locate the warp core. No, that's the transporter room. We gotta go back the other direction. And if I recall right, you talk to the scientists, rescue them, and that triggers the second half of Stranded in Space. And if I remember right as well, forgive me, all these early game missions I don't remember that well, This is one of the remastered ones. Because they do have some cutscenes and stuff now. Oh no. There's the captain. We're not going to get through. I'm not going to read all of that. Escort our crew members to the cargo bay. Let's go. I will read the green important text just so... Ooh, cutscene. Yeah, this is remastered. Just so you know, like, which things the mission's telling me to do. I am not going to read quest text. Sometimes I'll read quest text, especially if it's a really good featured episode or a Foundry mission that's really good. But generic quest text like that, I really don't read it. So we're gonna throw a nade here and pop out a Horda just for shits and giggles. Why not? And these things really are not hitting that hard. Tank and spank, like I always say. And now my boss throw a grenade. Nice. Good job, guys. Way to be on the ball. Throw another grenade. There we go. Hell, my Horda's doing a better job than the boss at the moment, bopping a bridge officer. If you're new to STO. We use a lot of acronyms. If you're a Trekkie, you know, that's nothing new. And is this the cargo bay? Yes. Cutscene time. Go to the transporter room. We'll be right behind you. And then scanning for something. Away team to lockbox. That's what I named the ship. Blah blah blah. The Asura's radiation levels are returning to normal. The survivors of the Asura's crew are on the transporter pad. I still love how the transporter pads are oversized. We don't have much time. Get these people off this ship now. Yes, I'm reading this just in case, you know, some people out there have a hard time seeing text and stuff. And they're gonna beam in. And then, if I remember right, yep, there come my other officers like, hey, something's up. We have them, sir. Sensors detect more Orion ships on the way, Captain. We need you back on the bridge. But I'm not a freaking captain yet. See, that's one thing they never did go back and retcon, is you start off as basically just an ensign, and if you do the tutorial, there's the whole thing where you're like the last senior officer on the ship, and like the captain, the first officer, all the other senior crew are gone, and you're pretty much the next in line. So, and you're still an ensign. But then some of the NPCs like that still call you captain. Okay, so we get to take the turbolift to the bridge and go do some pew pew pew. Everybody in? Come on, file in one at a time. I love how the wall is kind of clipping out there. Alright, so we gotta go fight some Orion ships. Oh, there they are. They're coming to me. Thank you. I do like it when you come to me and I don't have to go flying everywhere to get to you. Just some basic combat. I don't have many skills. I've got a torpedo high yield 1 and emergency power to shields, and my red matter capacitor. Like I said, I did a little cheating with some of my legacy unlocks that I've gotten over the years. Ooh, a battleship. Can I sink it? Huh? See what I did there? No, not funny, no. Yeah, Doc's the funny one of the group. I just tried not to make a complete ass of myself whenever possible. There we go, and now we just gotta wait and wait. So this would be a good time to go make a sandwich, because the only thing about the tier 1 ships is you don't have a lot of weapon slots, so you're pretty much stuck as like a miniature beam boat with only 2 beams. And these things can take forever to get their shields down, and I've got full weapon power going, so... And I'm in pretty close range, so I should be doing the max power, or as close to the max power as I can get, and go from there. Come on, the torpedo should finish it! Finish it! No, the torpedo didn't finish it! I am disappointed, Lockbox. Yes, the USS Lockbox. Just because I could. And I'll take my loot. Hey, speaking of Lockbox. And rescue Captain Brott. Didn't I beam them off of the Azura just a minute ago? Like, you know, hey, we gotta get all you guys off. Approach the Azura and transport Captain Brott to safety. Okay. Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. Just in time. I will say this. Watching ships blow up and stow is still nice. Okay, return back to the sector space and turn in ye old mission. Depart system. And away we go. Unfortunately, the low-level missions have kind of crappy rewards. But the fun thing is, since I don't have a whole lot of ults, I've never really replayed another Federation character all the way to max level. And yes, this is another tactical guy, just because I wanted to do the Let's Play series with something I'm familiar with, and I know how to play. I don't want to go trying to learn how to heal while trying to do a Let's Play, because, yeah, that would just be awkward. It would. So let's see, what do we get for our mission? We can turn this in. Experience points. Oh yeah, the Azura Comco. That's basically your portable bank. We get another engineering guy, a science guy. Do we have a science guy? No, we need a science guy. Yeah, we need that. Some armor. That's not quite as good as what I've got. And some shields that are a slight upgrade.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you. Alright, so we don't need him right now. And, okay, let's see. We gotta start distributing points and upgrading stuff. So we're gonna go and spread our points. I'm gonna try to speed through these parts because I know it's dull watching people just like put points in the stuff and start doing theory crafting and all kinds of other stuff on the fly. We're gonna go ahead and equip these shields because they're better. Anything in here that's better than what I've got? No, nothing better there. Okay. And bridge officers, that's also there. Stations. Oh, where's oh yeah, there it is. Female science. There we go. And she comes with jam targeting sensors. I was hoping she'd come with the science heal for basic ships, just in case emergency powered shields wouldn't cut it. So we'll go ahead and use her. I think I can start pumping them into higher skill ranks. Can I? No, I don't have enough points for that yet. But I can upgrade their abilities. We're gonna go ahead and... Well, we've already got one grenade. I'm carrying one. So the torpedo is probably the best one to go with. We're gonna need to distribute these wisely, because right now we have none. We're gonna need that. Probably more than the others, so we'll fill that out. Alright, and now we need to pick another mission. And let's find out what's next. Episodes available. Diplomatic orders. This is a good one. Alright, so escort Vulcan Ambassador Soketh to the monastery on Pajem in the Vulcan sector of the Sirius sector block. You can find the ambassador at Vulcan, which is located in the Vulcan sector of the Sirius sector block. Kind of figured that out already, dude. Pretty obvious. So we're going to take the lazy man's way out instead of trying to fly there normally. Because why need to? When you can just open up your map, click a place, and off we go. Now, unfortunately, I'm not max level, so I don't have slipstream. And, yeah, it's going to take a minute or, well, not a minute, but a few moments or so to get there. I really love the ones that are like, hey, you gotta go to this planet, and it's on the other side of the system. It's like, great, I get to watch my Miranda chug along. So we're gonna go ahead and enter the system and start beaming down to the planet here in just a moment. Or board the shuttle, whichever you would prefer.